2006 Jeep Grand Cherokee 3.7 motor. It's the same on the 4.7 as well. I'm going to show you how to change the water pump today. It's the water pump right here. First step you're going to want to do is drain your radiator, your whole coolant system. First thing you're going to want to do is crawl underneath. On the driver's side, under the radiator, you have a petcock. This right here is the petcock right here. You want to open it up, start it to drain into your bucket on the bottom. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while once you crack it open. That's it pouring out. Catch it in the bucket, don't spill it. It's going to stop once you crack it open, and you come to the top side. Open your radiator cap. Also open your reservoir cap so it can flow out even better. Okay, as the radiator is draining, take note of how your belt is run. You go down, under the water pump, over the alternator, around the power steering pump. It goes down under the crankshaft. It goes up over the idler pulley. It goes around this idler pulley. And it goes up over the AC compressor. See if I can get it all in picture. That's how it looks all in picture. So when you do it, you know how to put your belt back on. Okay, to take off your belt, you're going to want to get a 15 socket, put it on this pulley here. There's a belt tensioner. And go in a tightward motion and press down on it, like so. See the belt comes loose? When it's loose, you just pop it off. See? That easy. Slowly let off the tension on the belt tensioner. The next step is to take this pulley off right here. Only this pulley you gotta take off. All the other bolts that's on the water pump are accessible. See? This is the only one that blocks that one bolt behind there. This is a 15mm socket as well. Okay, when you have this bolt out, you got this washer here, spacer washer. Make sure you don't lose that. Don't lose the bolt on the idler pulley. See? The bolt and your spacer. It only goes in one way. Don't lose it though. Okay, the 7 bolts that you got to take out, they're 13mm. Okay, you got 1 bolt, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 bolts hold the whole thing together. They're all different lengths. So when you take them out, either mark it or do like I'm going to do. I'm going to just take them out all the way and leave it sitting there. Take them out all the way, leave it sitting there. Pull out in one piece because they're all different lengths. Okay, when you have it out, see this stud right here? It goes between this one, which is a short one, and this one here, which is a long one. If you look at the sizes behind it, okay, if you look behind it, you have a short one, long, long, short, short. Another one in the bottom here is the short one, long one. Right here is the long one. Alright, that's the way it goes. Okay, before you put the new pump in, you're going to want to clean the mating surface all around with just a rag and some brake clean will do. Don't use no razors or nothing like that, because when you put the gasket on, the gasket seals it up. You don't put no RTV or anything like that. You get a better picture of where the bolts are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, you got your gasket here. Has a groove in here. That groove goes into the corresponding groove there. And you have another one right here that goes into that groove here. Put those two in. Work it in. Work it all the way around. Make sure it's seated. And sit like that. Now you're ready to install it. Remember how your bolts were, some were short, some were long? And put them in opposite of the way you took them out. Okay. At the end of the video or in the description, I'll put the specs, the torque specs on the bolts. When you tighten them, you want to do it in a cross pattern. Star pattern, cross pattern. You either start here, jump to this side, jump to the bottom, jump to the top, jump to this bottom, jump to this side, jump to this one, go back to this one over here. So you alternate in the sides and tighten them all. First you tighten them all finger tight. Then you take your torque wrench and go around to each one and hit the spots. Okay, next step is you're going to want to put your idler pulley back on. Tighten that up. After you're done with that, you're going to put your belt back on. Okay, remember when you put the belt on, take your 15, put it on the belt tensioner to tighten it. Push it down, and that gives you the room, see it? That releases the pressure, and you slip it over the alternator. You leave the alternator for last. That's the easier one to do. Next thing you're going to want to do is top off the radiator. Make sure you close your petcock. You're going to top the radiator off. This is what the dealer requires. G05, using a 50-50 mix. You could get that straight as well. Top it off with your radiator till it's full. Then you're going to want to go over here to your bleed valve. Crack this open all the way. Get a funnel and top it off over here. That gets rid of the air pockets. Okay, I fill up the radiator. This is topped off to the top. Overflow is at max level. Crack this open. I'm going to fill this up till fluid starts coming out. I'm going to close it back off. And then I'm going to start the car. This right here, this nut, is a hex head. 8mm hex head. You could put pipe thread on there. Close it back off. Start up the car. Let it get to operating temperatures. Crack this open a little. You should see air escape from here. Close it back down. Let it run a little more. Crack it back open. Let some air escape. Keep doing it until no more air comes out. It's just straight fluid starts coming out. And then your system is pressurized and there's no air pockets left inside.